Got the Liquidlogic sweet ride today. Gonna give it a whirl. It's gonna be a sweet day and a sweet ride. Let's get to it. Woohoo! That was smooth.
There you go.
You gotta really throw it. This hole is very flat. So it makes those spins a lot easier. And they're a lot more controllable than a rounded ball. Oh! Woo! I felt the edge grab it. You really have to drive that edge down to get it to engage. It's not a grabby edge at all. Let me try to like stern whip this thing. It does that really well. It's like, and I think it's that high rocker in the tail that helped it do that. Let's try this. So it'll pause out there in the center, then hit the eddy behind the rock. That was easy. Yeah, it just sets in this bully water very nicely. Definitely a good river runner. Yeah, it sheds too quickly. It doesn't load. Like if you land it and you let the tail load, it lifts like that, then drops down. It doesn't have, this thing does not want to go up and over at all with you. And it's got to be because of the width and that tail rocker back there just ramps off of it. Yeah, I guess if you swam and you had like a wad in there, it would drain out that. I do like how you can tail load this and get it up over things. You probably wouldn't like it. It's got too sharp of a rail on it.
Oh, no, come on now, don't tell me that.
He's gonna have to wait for the water to turn off. You can hit this eddy up here if you want to try for it.
This boat, the length is so nice. I can skip and then edge transition back and forth. I've got that carve that you get in something like a goat or a skis, which I think is really awesome.
Yeah. And would you use it like as your creeker?
Would I?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, me too. It's got enough rocker and the tail's high so it don't grab when it comes out of things. Pretty easy to keep that bow up and dry. Stays pretty stable in these kind of crazy eddy lines because the ends are out of the water. Oh, I missed my stroke there. Very tapered in, so it gives you a good area for taking paddle strokes close to the boat. I do like that. The tail doesn't feel underwater like squirrely back there. It feels floaty in the back. See that lift? I knew it was going to do it. So it flips the boat. You have to kind of settle it down. On this thing. What do I think it's good for? I think this thing's going to be beautiful for this downriver, flowy, zippy around the river, pivot turns, spins on a dime. That's what this thing does well. What does it not do well? Well, if you think you're going to buy this and make a half slice and be splatting rocks, tailies all over the place, stern squirts, that's not what this thing is for. I couldn't get it vertical. I did splat it, but it is a beast to get up and get on that tail because it widens out in the back. So overall, I think this is one of the better river runner half slices you can get. It feels very polished and very refined on its edging from edge to edge. It seems like it grabs right where my kind of a little bit above my feet to right behind my hips. That edge grabs really good for kind of getting around things. Gets around the river nicely, edges in and out of eddy lines, very stable. Like it feels a little unstable at first, but the initial stability isn't as much, and then that secondary stability takes over. So they did a really good job on kind of like this secondary stability, and it paddles a lot like a RMX mixed in with like a river running half slice. So basically it's a river running half slice RMX. The edges are there when you need them, but not in play when you don't need them. Kind of feel on that. It like Liquidlogic found the hole that works, so why not stay with it? And you know what? If you guys have paddled the Sweet Ride, leave in the comments below what you think about this boat, or you're thinking about getting one. There you go, everybody. That's all I got today on the Liquidlogic Sweet Ride. Let's do some more laps. I could sit out here and lap this thing all day long. Woohoo!